This is Dauda Kahutu Rarara. If you know Nigerian politics, then you know his voice. He is the biggest political praise singer in Nigeria. His song supported the political party All Progressive Congress (APC). That is the party that defeated the People's Democratic Party (PDP) after they had been in power for 16 years. From rallies to campaigns, from Kano to Abuja, his music became the soundtrack of politics. That's how his name turned into influence. Growing up, he was fascinated by traditional Hausa musicians like Mamman Shata, who used songs to entertain, criticize, and even influence leaders. Rarara picked up the culture but gave it a twist. Instead of singing for just kings and emirs, he started singing for politicians. His breakthrough came in 2015 during the heated campaign that brought Muhammadu Buhari, the presidential candidate of the APC, to power. While others were holding microphones at rallies, Rarara was turning every campaign slogan into music. His songs weren't just jingles, they were political anthems. People chanted them on streets, in buses, and at polling units. And just like that, Rarara became the official soundtrack of APC's victory. From there, he became even more popular. He didn't just sing about Buhari, he sang about governors, senators, ministers, and more. Anytime APC had a battle to fight, Rarara was on the front line with his music. That's why he wasn't just seen as an entertainer, he was considered as a mobilizer. Politicians trusted his songs to sway the masses. But it wasn't always rosy. His open support for APC made him enemies. Opposition parties mocked him, saying he was selling his talent for politics. Some even accused him of stirring division with his lyrics. Still, Rarara never backed down. He kept pushing even harder, releasing songs, holding concerts, and rubbing shoulders with Nigeria's most powerful men. Over time, he built a reputation that went beyond music. To his fans, he was fearless, loyal, and the voice for the North. To critics, he was controversial, partisan, and too entangled with politicians. Either way, one thing was clear: Rarara has carved his name into the story of Nigerian politics. And then came September 21st, 2025. Abuja rolled out the red carpet. At Nikon Luxury Hotel, kaftans and traditional robes were ironed sharp enough to cut paper. Politicians walked with entourages and cameras flashed like it was a presidential inauguration. But this wasn't politics as usual. This was the coronation of Dr. Rarara. The European American University awarded him a Doctor of Science in Humanitarian Services, Music and Entertainment. Big title, big ceremony, big applause. Katsina State Governor Dikko Rada called him the defining factor in Nigeria. APC leaders clapped like bishop at an ordination. From the Deputy Senate President Barrow Jibrin to APC Chairman Nentawe, the hall was packed with praises. For that moment, Rarara wasn't just a singer, he was the national icon in flowing robes. He dedicated the award to the people of Katsina and Nigeria, promising to expand his humanitarian work. But here comes the twist. Barely had the applause died down when the university itself dropped a bombshell, a public disclaimer that turned the celebration into comedy. According to them, they never organized any convocation at Nikon Luxury Hotel. They never awarded Rarara any doctorate. The men behind the ceremony, Mosari Audu Isiaku and Idris Aliyu, had no authority whatsoever. In fact, Idris' honorary professorship was revoked on the spot. This automatically translates to, "Sorry Nigeria, we don't know this man in gown. Remove our name from your party." And just like that, what started as a crown turned into a clown show. Social media wasted no time, and within hours, Paka Paka Rarara was trending. One day he was celebrated as a legend, the next day he was the man whose doctorate degree was fake for a university already accused of being fake. Nigerians turned it into a joke. Someone even compared it to a counterfeit Naira note walking into the bank only to be rejected by another counterfeit note. Rarara's story just showed how quick people can switch up. Today you are the king, tomorrow you are the meme. Social media doesn't waste time. The same people clapping for you in the morning can be laughing at you by evening. So what's your take? Was Rarara simply a victim of circumstance? Or is this what happens when politics, fame, and ambition mix? Drop your thoughts, share the gist, and let's hear what you really think. Even with all that noise, Rarara stood his ground. He said he had finished reciting the Quran twice, and for him that was enough to earn the doctor title. He even declared, "From today, even if I go to the hospital, I am the doctor." Anyone who calls me without adding doctor, I won't answer. And this wasn't his first time with questionable events. A few months earlier, a flyer for a national conference in his honor went viral. Big names were listed, including Professor Abdullah Adamu, but the professor quickly denied knowing anything about it. The program collapsed immediately. By now, Nigerians started pointing out that this hustle isn't new. People said they've been receiving emails from strange universities abroad offering honorary doctorate degrees for a fee. Just pay and paka, you're a doctor. Some even joke that their spam folders are full of PhDs just waiting for payment confirmation. The truth is, Rarara is a talented artist. His influence can't be denied. But many believed if he had waited, a real university would have honored him properly. The same way Mamman Shata, the legendary Hausa musician, was recognized by Ahmadu Bello University Zaria. Unfortunately, this wasn't about honor. It was about the title, Doctor. So what do you think? Are honorary degrees still marks of achievement or just costumes for clout? Should universities stop giving them out or keep them strictly for those who really deserve it? Share your thoughts below and don't forget to like, share and follow for more. Until then, Sianjimonku.